Thanks for watching Bruins 360. I'm Emily Lewandowski. Today on Bruins 360, men's basketball assistant coach Tony Miller is in the studio to talk about his new degree, basketball in the off-season, and a new athletic major. Johnny?
Thanks, Emily. I'm here with Tony Miller, the assistant coach of the men's basketball team. Actually, I should say Dr. Tony Miller, now that you have successfully defended your dissertation and gotten your doctorate. But let's talk about Bruins basketball and a bunch of other things. You had the perspective of being both a student here without intercollegiate sports and then now having an intercollegiate program now as a coach. What was kind of the difference even between year one and then this year with the success that we had on the court?
Yeah, I think, of course, part of it has to do with the players that you have, but even the ones that were returning, I think they just knew what was going to happen the second year, like what was expected of them, how much training they had to do, how much weightlifting they had to do, what kind of competition they were facing. And it wasn't so much, they didn't have the deer in the headlights look. I think they were just a little bit more prepared for it. And then we as coaches were more prepared for it also. We knew the type of teams that we were playing. We kind of knew scouting-wise the things that we need to focus on. And just having your style of play in place kind of helped things out, just kind of made everybody a little bit more comfortable. But like I said before, you have better players and it kind of makes for a better season.
What was kind of the biggest thing this year that stood out to you as kind of your favorite moment or biggest thing that you learned as a coach?
I don't know if I have like one thing in particular, but just the guys growing together, I think, over the course of the season. Again, that had to do with them knowing each other. And like you said, it was going from the intramurals to the intercollegiate. Just the intramurals, the guys knew of each other, but they weren't really close. And just the amount of time that you spend together and how that the relationships grow over time. And they just, you see it on the court. So I think just the overall growth, it's not something that you just wake up and they're best friends and they play together, but it takes time and takes patience. But that was cool to see looking back over the course of the season to see that.
Let's take a step back now and kind of shift gears and talk about, as I said before, you've just completed your doctorate, yeah. And that was a long time coming. What's the biggest thing in looking back that God taught you through that time?
Yeah, I think again just the patience. Kind of with it was just a little under 4 years, and it's when you start just finally getting started and you see the long road ahead of you, and then now looking back over it, it's just kind of a blur, but it was neat to see how God put into place just the different opportunities that I had along the way, and kind of how halfway through the start of the intercollegiate sports and how that kind of mixed in with my experiences for my degree, and then just getting the opportunity to continue on with that, and how everything's kind of come to place, into place and together. Just really neat to see how the Lord worked with all that.
And now we have coming up this next fall, we have a new sports management program that is going to be coming out that you're going to be kind of heading up and teaching a lot of the classes involved with that. Just kind of give us the 30-second sales pitch or elevator speech that you would give to a prospective student who is looking into this field.
Yeah, the neat thing about it is it's a very broad field. There are a lot of different avenues that a person could go into, but kind of more business focused and a little bit more job ready when a student graduates from the programs that we have now. So we're really excited about the opportunities for all that. Me getting my degree, Coach Scott hopefully finishing up this summer, and then hopefully Coach Ring here within the next year. So I have 3 people with terminal degrees, doctorates, and then we have some other people also that are well qualified to teach. So it'll be really good faculty, neat opportunities, some practical experiences. So I'm really looking forward to it.
What about next basketball season, as you guys are right in the recruiting stages right now, in the scheduling phases and everything like that? I know you're already itching for next season.
Yeah.
What are some things that you're looking forward to next season as a coach?
Just kind of I started working with Coach Wingreen and even Coach Ring preparing the schedule for next year all the way back in November, and that just kind of coming to place, and we're almost close to finishing up with that. So you kind of see the teams that you have. A couple of the teams you're thinking, oh man, we better go out and recruit some bigger, stronger players. Some other teams that will be familiar. So just kind of the new opportunities, the new opponents that we'll play. Some old foes that we've played before, and then the player aspect of it, the ones that we have returning, making sure that they're ready for next year physically and basketball wise, and then of course just trying to add in some new guys too. So excited to see what will happen next year.
All right, that's Tony Miller of the men's basketball team. Actually, I should say again, Dr. Tony Miller, congratulations, and Emily will send it back to you.
Thanks, Johnny. Just a reminder, you can visit our website, bjubruins.com, to keep up to date with the latest Bruins news and schedules. You can also like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Thanks again for watching Bruins 360.